Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin is in critical condition at a Cincinnati hospital after collapsing on the field. The stadium fell silent as he fell to the ground moments after making a tackle during Monday Night Football. Now the team says he suffered a cardiac arrest. Our Alex Perez starts us off from Cincinnati.
This is the last thing you want to see.
Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin in critical condition after a frightening on-field collapse during Monday Night Football.
To midfield and lowers the shoulder.
The 24-year-old safety collapsing in the 9th minute of the game after tackling Bengals receiver T. Higgins on what appeared to be a routine play. Hamlin at first getting back on his feet, but 3 seconds later he fell backwards onto the field. The Bills saying in a statement, Damar Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest following a hit in our game versus the Bengals. His heartbeat was restored on the field. For 10 minutes, medics frantically administering CPR. Hamlin's teammates wiping away tears. The entire Bills team taking a knee on the field. Players uniting, holding hands, and praying.
With everybody watching, praying, and hoping for the best.
Players from both teams kind of formed this human wall, this shield around what was going on, around what the medical personnel were doing. Players knew that we should not be seeing. They were trying to respect the privacy of their fallen teammate.
Applause heard as Hamlin loaded into this ambulance and transported to UC Medical Center 30 minutes after the hit. ABC News learning Hamlin has been put to sleep to put a breathing tube down his throat.
I've never seen anything like it.
His teammates reacting. Bills quarterback Josh Allen tweeting, "Please pray for our brother," and his team sharing a montage of support. Among the stunned onlookers in the stands, Hamlin's own mother.
Hamlin's family came down from the stands to be with him in the ambulance.
As an eerie silence fell over the stadium, fans awaited word of Hamlin's condition or even the fate of the game for over 70 minutes before the league announced a critical late-season matchup was postponed.
You could see the heartbreak on their face. You could see the worry on their face. They were in such real pain, and you could see it. And you knew that they were not going to be able to play football after having gone through something like this.
Hamlin was a 6th-round draft pick for the Bills in 2021, becoming a starting safety for the team just this season. Before playing professional football, Hamlin started a foundation for the children who had been hardest hit by the pandemic, raising money through GoFundMe to support his community toy drive.
Our thanks to Alex Perez for that. And ABC News contributor and columnist with USA Today, Christine Brennan, joins me live now, along with the director of the Center for Resuscitation Science at the University of Pennsylvania, Dr. Benjamin Abella. Thank you both for being on. Christine, let's just start with the update. What's the latest on Hamlin right now?
Diane, such a tragic, horrible story. We're waiting for more news, as Alex said in his report, that he's been put into a medically induced sleep to be able to have the intubation. And everyone, literally the entire sports world, people are holding their breath, just wondering and waiting for more news. But as I understand, and the doctor I'm sure would know better than I, Diane, I understand it could be a while. This could be 24 to 48 hours before we hear more, before they start to wake him and start to see his function, where he is, and how he's doing at this point. So a lot of questions and very few answers.
Now, Dr. Abella, we know that Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest after a hit. How does that happen to an incredibly fit 24-year-old? And what was your reaction as you saw medics perform CPR on him for 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's harrowing. And I've studied CPR and cardiac arrest for 20 years, and I certainly have not seen this happen in a professional NFL game before, although it certainly happened in other sports. Soccer, for example, has had 2 examples of cardiac arrest on the field in the last decade. It's very uncommon. What happened here was a cardiac arrest requiring CPR, and we know that CPR was given for maybe 9 or 10 minutes. CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, is the key intervention, and it was performed. What we don't know is why he had a cardiac arrest, and one shouldn't over-speculate until medical facts are known. It is possible, for example, that his cardiac arrest was from a strong blow to the chest. This condition is known as commotio cordis, but we don't know that for sure. What we do know is he's had cardiac arrest and he's been resuscitated. And what will now follow is a several-day complicated process in the ICU at University of Cincinnati.
All right, Christine Brennan, Dr. Abella, thank you both for your analysis. Of course, so many praying for his speedy recovery right now.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.